Greetings YouTube. What does that say? Extrema ratio. And here is my second knife from this company. This is the Extrema ratio Mark 2.1, based after the legendary USMC Ka-Bar fighting knife. The blade length, 7 inches. Features the blade steel N690Co, the very high quality Austrian stainless steel. Right, and the handle is glass reinforced nylon. All right, and the first close up of the blade. See the texture on the handle there. Very nice fit and finish on this. It feels extremely solid. And there you see the Extrema ratio knife underneath the knife that inspired it, the classic Ka-Bar. Alright, let's also show this next to my other Extrema ratio knife. There you see my Extrema ratio dark talon folder. Basically, it is a modernized version of a stiletto. And, you know, Extrema ratio, they have a reputation, well, for two things. One, for being somewhat pricey production blades, but also for extremely high quality. Now, do I think this Mark 2.1 is worth the price? Would this be a worthy upgrade? Yeah, I mean, it's very solidly built. Obviously, you know, these knives are in use by Italian Special Forces. So yeah, I mean, it's no joke. It is a serious, fully functional knife, but the quality is collector's grade. Compared to a Ka-Bar, the guard on this is much more solid and thicker than on a Ka-Bar. And they've also added these to be used as lanyard holes. And they've also made this handle so that it can be easily dismantled in the field for cleaning. And as far as the texture on the grip, you know, they wanted to give you an excellent grip with these grooves and those there. And it's also shaped so that you can immediately, you can know the orientation of the edge by feel. Overall, it's a beautiful knife, very well made knife, great fit and finish. It would definitely be worthy of being used as a combat utility blade. And I'm talking about, you know, not for camping, but out by military, out in the field. You know, I would have no hesitation about giving this. Let's say if I had a cousin or something that was going in, okay, I wouldn't hesitate to give him one of these. Here you see the sheath that the knife comes with. And you see there's a hard plastic insert, and basically it locks in securely, right, and that holds it in there silently. And then you have the retaining strap here, right, and you see that is a Kydex buckle. It has this big strap that comes over like this, but you can remove that. Okay, that is actually removable if that's too bulky for you. You know, that's not really necessary, but they do add it. And you see the, you know, that loop there secured by Velcro. And the other end, you see, you know, compatible with web gear. And then you have this part right here, which is also removable. Velcro strap if you need to lash this down to your thigh. As far as deployment from the sheath, you just push off like that, and there you go. Alright, here it is coming at you. This is the last thing you would see if you were the enemy. Now, kidding. But what do I think of this knife? It's a great knife. It's a beautiful knife. It's a functional knife. Great fit and finish, very solid. And the fact that it's, you know, has a lot of the best parts of the classic Ka-Bar, you know, just makes it even better. That Austrian stainless steel, it's a very high quality steel. I mean, it's like imagine if you could get a Ka-Bar that was S30V, you know, it's kind of like that. And as far as a military knife, you know, it's classic combat utility. I would consider it more towards the combat side, just because for utility, I either go smaller or I go larger. I either go like a more like a 4 or 5 inch kind of handy little camper pilot knife, or I go like Essie Hunglas. To me, it's more of a combat knife. Maybe, I'm sure you could baton with it, but don't do that. Don't do that, please. But I also consider this an incredible collector's piece. It's, my favorite collectible knives are, high-end production knives, and this definitely fits the bill. But yeah, I would highly recommend it if you collect blades, if you appreciate fine cutlery, if you're a soldier, if you need a combat utility knife. This would do you well.